With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello. So the question says, choose the correct alternative. The selective agent causing the change in peppered moth was, option 1 is humans, option 2 is lichens, option 3 is birds, and option 4 is smoke. So we have to tell that the organism responsible for change in the population of the peppered moth was human, lichen, bird, or smoke. Okay. So first of all, the peppered moth showed an important phenomena known as industrial melanism. Okay, so it showed an important phenomena called as industrial melanism. Okay, so what was happening in industrial melanism was, consider before industrial evolution that this was the bark of the tree, right? This was the bark of the tree. Now the peppered moth is generally black in color. Okay, right? So the peppered moth was black in color. So if the peppered moth was sitting on this white background of the tree, because earlier as there was no industrial revolution, the smoke content was less, and so the soot that used to be deposited on the tree bark was less. So comparatively, the tree bark used to appear as bright. Okay, it appears to be whitish, and so when the black color peppered moth used to sit on these trees, it used to be easily visible to its predators. And which were the predators that used to eat these peppered moth? They were birds. Okay, so these birds could easily see the peppered moth sitting on the tree bark, and as they could identify the peppered moth, and they would go and eat the peppered moth. So what was happening before industrial revolution? The population of the peppered moth was decreasing because it was easily getting identified by the birds. Okay, but what happened after the industrial revolution? See, after the industrial revolution, what happened is the industries started production on a large scale. So smoke soot was produced on a large scale. So what happened is the tree bark, okay, if this is the tree bark became dark in color because of deposition of soot on the tree bark. Now, when the peppered moth used to sit on this background of dark color, it was very difficult for the birds to see these peppered moth from a large height where the birds were flying. So the birds could not easily see the peppered moth, and so they could not eat the peppered moth. So what was happening is that the birds cannot feed on the peppered moth because they could not recognize these peppered moth from a very large height. So what eventually happened is the population of the peppered moth went on increasing. The population of the peppered moth went on increasing. Okay. So what is the agent that is responsible for change in the population of the peppered moth? The agent was birds, because it was the birds who decided, right, what the population of the peppered moth will be. Initially, the birds were feeding on the peppered moth on a large scale, right? So the population of the peppered moth went on decreasing. Later, the birds did not feed on the peppered moth on a large scale, so the population of the peppered moth went on increasing. So it was birds who were the selective agent that caused the change in the peppered moth. Okay. So I hope I have solved your doubt. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.